Welcome back. I'm Paul David, and this is Moments. In a previous episode, we talked about the questions we never ask, the things we meant to say but somehow never do, until it's too late. But tonight I want to take you somewhere deeper, into a space that exists after the question, into the silence that follows the words we finally speak, or wish we had. Because sometimes, even after the chance is gone, there's still answers waiting for us, answers we didn't know how to hear before. You see, questions are bridges. They connect hearts. They pull truth out of hiding. But bridges mean nothing if we don't walk across them. We often ask too late, not because we don't care, but because we assume we already know the answers. We assume our parents know we love them. We assume our friends know we're grateful. We assume our kids know we're proud. But love unspoken is often love unfelt. And what good is a feeling that never reaches the person it was meant for? I remember a man once told me about his father. He was a quiet man, reserved, always working. He said, "I don't think he ever told me he was proud of me." So I asked, "Did you ever ask him if he was?" He paused and looked down and said, "No, I guess I thought I didn't need to." A week before his father passed, the son finally asked, and his father said with tears in his eyes, "Every day of my life, I just never knew how to say it." Sometimes the answers we're afraid to ask for are the ones that would have set us free years ago. But what about when it's too late? What happens when the person you need answers from is gone? You can still ask, because silence still speaks, and love once given never really leaves the room. Maybe you'll hear their voice in a song, or find their handwriting tucked inside an old book, or catch yourself saying something they used to say without even thinking. That's them answering. That's memory becoming conversation. It's not the same, but it's still sacred. And maybe that's the lesson. We don't always need words to get closure. Sometimes we just need to listen with our hearts instead of our ears. In the first episode, I ask you to ask the questions while you can. In this one, I want you to keep listening even when it feels too late. Because the answers you need don't only live in people. They live in reflection. They live in prayer. They live in the quiet moments when you finally stop running from what hurts. There's something I've learned. Regret fades when you replace it with presence. When you call your mom now, when you hug your dad without rushing it, when you say "I'm sorry" before pride gets in the way, you stop adding to the pile of unspoken things. You start living with fewer ghosts. And if you've lost someone, talk to them anyway. Write them a letter. Visit a place you once shared. Say what you wish you said. Because grief isn't a wall. It's a door that opens both ways. And love still walks through. In the Questions We Never Ask Part 1, we talked about the things left unsaid. But in this one, we're learning that what matters most isn't just the asking. It's the listening. Listening to life when it answers back through unexpected moments, through kindness that finds you on a hard day, through memories that arrive when you need them most. The people you love, whether here or gone, still have lessons to give you, still have pieces of themselves tucked inside who you've become. And if you quiet down enough, you'll hear it. You'll hear the echo of everything they couldn't say, and everything they already did. So tonight, I want you to do something. If your parents are still here, call them again. Not just to say I love you, but ask them something real. Ask them what they are like, what they were like at your age. Ask them what they're proud most of. Ask them what they regret. And if they're gone, write down the questions anyway. Because one day when you're older, you'll see how those same questions lead you back to yourself. The answers were never lost. They were waiting for you to be ready to hear them. There's a quote from the German poet, Rainer Maria Rilke, that says, "Be patient toward all that is unresolved in your heart, and try to love the questions themselves." That's it. Love the questions, even the painful ones. Because the questions we ask, and even the ones we avoid, are how we discover who we are, what we value, and who we still need to become. So don't stop asking, and don't stop listening. Because sometimes the most beautiful answers come long after the question has left our lips. I'm Paul David, and this moment was for you. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and stay connected. Thank you.